All right, I'll show you where I'm at. So I'm slowly cleaning out in here. Get that wide angle. Anything metal is going to go into the woodshed. A lot of their stuff's going to go into the woodshed, but oh, look at, there's a fire. Don't worry, I got my fire extinguisher on hand, and well, it's not right on hand, but it's just in the house. Got my shovel and I got a big pile of dirt there, so that's the dresser. Now the dresser is a lot easier just to load up in the truck and take to the what do you call it, dump, but that's only during the large waste pickup, which is only a couple of times a year. And my shovel back so my hand don't get too hot. It's not my shovel, it's my dad's shovel. Let's put it right there. And you know, it's a lot easier to do that, but it's when you get a chance to do it. So I can deal with the burning it now. So this coming along, it's almost full again. This here's going to go in the bathroom. I got to clean it out a little bit more, but the goal is to get as much out of here today as I can, so I can start cleaning up in here, set up my tool spots. But when I threw all those dressers, and then like everything, this is what happens to people, right? If you don't deal with the huckleberries, I'm gonna deal with them. I'm gonna burn those today if I can. But so far I didn't see any leakage in the basement, so I'm gonna see that the whole side of the wall is still dry. So it didn't rain enough to leak down that far, but we'll find out. So I'll keep an eye on that. But see, I just tossed everything here, right? So it blocks the door so you can't get in. So there's a lot of stuff that I gotta work my way back in here. Anything that's burnable, boxes, paper, that I can burn right away. And you'd be surprised how much space that'll save you just doing that. Like that big box there, you know, like it's just all bulk, right? So, but once you get rid of it, it's not so bad. And then I'll slowly get in here. This stuff actually has to go to dump, but I'm going to bust it up into small pieces so it's not just big bulk. But any parts that can burn, I will burn. All this stuff from cleaning up the yard with all the nails in it, got to clean that up. You see, you got chunks of it all over the place here. I just got to burn all that, you know. Might have to saw some of this stuff in half. Like it's just boards that, you know, like they're really no good anymore, so I'm just going to bust them up, burn them. The insulation, I'll leave that until I can bag it out. I got to get some large garbage bags, bag that up properly and get rid of that. I'm going to put this, I might use this as an actual door, but I got to take the nails out of it. So I got the hammer out. I might not do that today, but my focus today is if I can get into the woodshed, I can start clearing out the basement, like all that stuff. But I'd like to get this done before I get into that. So I'll get back to it. Just again, it's a process, guys. It's a process. Rome wasn't built in a day, but when I'm motivated, I build Rome in a day. So I've been getting a lot done. So it's just nice. And I got to clean all the garbage that I dumped over there out of the fridge. The birds have got that tore up like you wouldn't believe. So, but it's not, I want to get it before it gets all over the yard. But the reason why I did that, it was to let the packaging kind of air out, so when I throw it in there, that the animals aren't going to go into the bin and you know, tip it over and make a big mess, and I have to clean it up again. So it's actually better to do it that way. I'll go over there with a bag and just pick it all up, and then, you know, whatever can go in recycling. If it's plastic, it goes in recycling. If it's glass, it goes in recycling. If it's metal, it's going to go in there for now. I'm going to make a metal pile in there, get all the scrap off of here. And yeah, so hopefully by the end of the day, oh yeah, there's another dresser or that thing. I still don't know if I want to get rid of that right away. I want to see if somebody else wants it, because it's the only nice item that it's like, okay, well, somebody can do with it, a TV stand, but I'm not going to hang on to it forever. At some point, I got to take the sledge to it and bust it apart and, you know, stack it up somewhere and get rid of it. But I'm going to keep the glass off of that oval glass. I'm thinking like stained glass or doing something artsy with it anyway. Should be cool. All right, anyway, got to get back to it. Why? Because cleaning don't clean itself. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, there we go.